Alexa, play Chris Isaac's Baby Did a Bad, Bad Thing. Because guess what I did? Yep, I assigned homework. Ooh, Miss Spears is going to get in trouble. Sorry, parents, but it had to be done. I've only had one student complete today's assignment, so everybody else has homework today, and that homework is indeed for a grade. Now, before you get too upset, please know that students had all of ELA time and all of social studies time today to complete the assignment. So, what does the assignment look like? This. Yep, one page, front and back. And my homeroom class received the document yesterday, so they got a bit of a head start on it. So, what I want to do is walk you through this assignment just in case you happen to have any questions or in case your child has any questions. First thing, if you have access to the internet, lucky you, that means that your child has access and has been having access to the Lightning Thief book. I suggested to students today, because they can't take the books from my classroom home, that they look through this book. And as a reminder to them, they've known the whole time the Lightning Thief book, the digital version, has been posted in my classroom. The easiest way to look at it is to look at the PDF version, not the Google Docs. The Google Docs helps for a read aloud tool to be read. The PDF version, the easiest one to actually read without a read aloud tool. You can also go to YouTube and hear audio and just search the chapters and hear audio. This information here for week 16 that I've posted gives details about the assignment, and there has been a change made. So I told students that they have to have this completed and I need to approve it. I do need to approve it before they can start their rough draft. Technically, they'll be able to actually start their rough draft before then, only because I'm not able to have a copy made for each student one at a time. So it'll be open for all students before then. Whether I've actually approved it or not, it does not open until school starts tomorrow, that assignment for the rough draft. I still want this to be done, and I'm still expecting to receive it tomorrow morning so I can look at it and approve it and hopefully give your student an A. Just to be clear, I'm not grading it for accuracy, I'm grading it for completion and effort. Since by now I know your child's abilities, if we're just going through here and rushing and being sloppy with our work or just writing down some random things, then, and I can tell we haven't tried with our work, then we're not going to get our full credit. But if we've taken our time to go through it and we still maybe struggled a little bit or didn't choose the best text evidence and our evidence doesn't support our answers, then I'm here on this outline to be able to guide them to what they actually need before they begin the rough draft. So when they start working on the rough draft, which um, they get a chance to work on it tomorrow morning for the rough draft and start typing it. And it is due Friday by the end of the day. So that's another change. Instead of Friday by 7:45 a.m., the rough draft will be due this Friday by 3 p.m. So when students do get free time, they won't have time during class. When they do get, because we'll be reviewing for the interim, that would be like their morning time that they have before class starts. If they finish some of their review and have like a free time at the end of class, that's when they can do that. If they have time after rehearsal for the musical, then they can work on the rough draft and they can work on it at home. The rough draft will be a grade. So the outline that they went home with, that graphic organizer outlines for a grade, the rough drafts for a grade, and then, of course, the final draft. As you probably know by now, your student has probably told you, we are doing interim testing next week. Interim testing is just a LEAP practice. So we're doing that for, it does not go into the grade book. It just gives us some data on what students know. So that covers 4 days of next week. So since that change happened and we found out about it late last week that that was happening, we had to speed things up. And that's why we finished the book. And now we're at the culminating writing task. So students will be on their own, kind of, well, not on their own, but they won't have like the standard normal class time to be able to type up their final draft. They'll still be working just like they will be on their rough draft when they find those free moments at school to be able to type up their final draft and on course. That's also something that I will allow them to be able to work on at home to type it up. You can assist them with it, like, reviewing over it and checking over it to see if their grammar is correct, and, just those kind of little things, see if their wording and things make sense. They can read it to you out loud. I encourage that. That's a good way for them to be able to check to make sure that it sounds okay if they're actually hearing it out loud, and to be able to check their work. They can do the same with their rough draft as well. I do just ask that you don't actually do the work for them, because that's not helping anybody if you're doing the work for them. So please make sure that they complete the assignment that was sent home with them today. And if you have any questions about this assignment, along with the rough draft or the culminating writing task, the final draft of that is due Friday, December 16th by 7:45 a.m. So I'll get the rough drafts back to them for Monday of next week. So they'll have those days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to be able to work on typing up a final draft on course for a grade. Again, any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Any kind of circumstances where we're struggling with technology, anything, feel free to let me know. If you let me know, I will do whatever I can to work with you on solving the problem and solving the issue. So please don't feel like it's like, well, we don't have these things and we can't get it done and we don't have. I am here to help, and we will work it out, whatever it is. So just let me know about it and I'll see what I can do. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. You'll be hearing from me again tonight with some information about our Christmas party. So until then, have an awesome evening. Bye bye.